Okay. All right. Good morning. Welcome to yoga, chair yoga. Fall is in the air. As I said in my email, pumpkin spice everything right now. Yeah, fall is a time where transitions are sometimes difficult, right? They're just hard on our body, whether they're for the good or for not so good. They still are this transition, and going from summer to fall for me personally, I think is the most difficult transition, right? Because it starts to get a little darker, starts to get a little cooler. And so our practice today, we'll just breathe that out. Our emotions are basically a figment of our imagination, our emotions, right? What it really is happening is just things that are happening, and it's how we receive it is where the emotions come in. So find a comfortable chair, find a nice tall spine, and making sure, since it is getting cooler out, that you have a blanket or something that at the end of class when we do Shavasana, it's nice sometimes to cover up. Yeah, all right. So hands on lap, maybe palms up. Find a tall spine, so just gently reach your shoulders back, lift the top of your head up towards the sky. Good. Come into your space, the sacred space for this hour. This is your space, your hour. And so, so whatever emotions that you feel during the course of yoga, any yoga class, just be with it. Let the emotion happen. Don't try to resist, because what we resist will persist. So if we just say, okay, I'm feeling lethargic today, or I'm feeling a little anxious today, I don't know why, or feeling sad today, whatever it is, just be with it and we'll breathe it out, right? So let's just gently close our eyes, coming into this space just for this hour. Let's take a nice big breath in, and with a deep sigh, just let it out. Do two more just like that. Big breath in all the way, and then just sigh it out. And as you sigh it out, just feel all those emotions and tensions in your body, just leaving your body. Yeah, just put them on the back shelf for now. Then we're going to do a couple nice big belly breaths, full yogic breaths. So slowly breathe in through the nose. And as you're breathing in, feel your belly puff up, not draw in, but puff up. Hold your breath. And then slowly let the breath out and draw the belly button back to your spine. And then pause the breath at the very bottom for a few seconds. And then slowly relax the belly, breathe in all the way. Pause the breath at the top and breathe out. Draw the belly in. And just do one or two more at your own pace, nice and slow. Breathing in all the way. Fill up the lungs, fill up the belly. This is really nice for the digestive tract as well. Pausing at each top of inhale and the bottom of exhale. And then just the next time you breathe out, just go ahead and relax the breath. And just notice any effects of that breath. Notice if your natural breath feels just a little bit deeper. Yeah, just your natural breath. Good. All right, and then flipping the palms down on your lap. You can keep your eyes closed here, or at any time, if you would like to flutter your eyes open, yeah, anytime you can do that as well. Good. So we're going to start moving our body. Actually, let's just start to shake our hands. Just shake your hands out in front of you and out to the side. You can bring them up a little bit if that feels good on your shoulders. We're just shaking it off. Shake off all the stuff that we love to hold on to. Always reminding ourselves to just shake it off. Yeah, relax the hands now, palms down on the lap. Good, get that back, that nice tall spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, reach your shoulders back and drop your chin to your chest. Good, and stretch the back of your head and the back of your neck. Good, and then slowly start to rotate the head in one direction. So just do 2 or 3 slow circles with the head. Don't go too far back when you go back with the head. Yeah, protecting that very delicate vertebrae in your neck. Yeah, and just nice, slow circles, whatever feels good to you today. Yeah. Good, and next time you come forward, pause, and let's just do a couple opposite direction. Inhaling up, exhaling forward. How do you feel today? Next time you come forward, pause. Press down into your toes and slowly float the head back up. Good. Relax your arms down now alongside your body. Good. On an inhale breath, lift your shoulders up, stretch, press down into your feet to lift your shoulders. And exhale, relax. And again, press into your feet to inhale, shoulders up, spine tall. Exhale, this helps to stretch our spine. Yeah. And one more time, inhale, press into the feet, inhale up, reach those shoulders up just a little higher. Hold, breathe, and exhale, relax. Good. And then just roll the shoulders back and maybe roll the shoulders forward. Good. All right. We're going to scoot a little more forward into our chairs. So coming about halfway up, and just bring your legs out a little wider. Sometimes just sitting like this with a tall spine really helps to keep our hips a little more limber. Yeah, good. We're going to reach our arms forward. We're going to make a fist with our hands. We're just going to roll nice and slow and stretchy. Our hands, our fists, just roll them. Yeah. Again, cooler weather. Sometimes our joints and our body gets a little stiff, so the stretches feel so good. And then reverse. Other direction. Good. And then relax the hands, bring the fingers out and up, spread your fingers wide and just rotate out and in. Relax the shoulders as you're doing this, out and in. And in. And come back, fingers up. Then just reach your fingers down and reach them towards your body, stretching the tops of your hands. We're almost there. Yeah. Relax your shoulders. If you start to feel tension in your shoulders, see if you can relax them. Good. Reach your fingers out, flip your palms up. Take a breath in, exhale, bring your fingertips to your shoulders. And inhale forward and exhale, touch your shoulders. Through the nose if possible. And relax. Just let your hands float down. Good. Relax your arms down. Maybe do a couple shoulder rolls here. Just relax. Let the tension out of your shoulders, out of your upper body. Okay, hands on your lap. We're going to bring your toes in, heels in. So just heel toe your feet till they're together. Yeah, good. And again, you're scooted a little, maybe even a little more forward in your chair, making sure your sit bones though are nice and grounded. You're gonna drop your knees out to the side, roll onto the outsides of your feet, and maybe bring the bottoms of your feet together. Yeah, or your shoes. Good. And then just let's flutter the little Baddha Konasana, seated Baddha Konasana. Just relax your legs and let them flutter. Good. And then relax, get a nice tall spine. Take a breath in and just very little, slide your belly forward and your chest forward. And just come forward just a little bit. and breathe. Smile on the face. Little butterflies. Quickly a couple around every now and then. And then slowly come back up. Good. And then take your hands to the outside of your knees and help your knees together. And then just heel toe your feet back to about hip distance apart. I'm going to scoot back here so hopefully you can see my feet here. All right, we're going to get into our hamstring, a nice hamstring stretch. So extend your right heel forward. There's a little bend in the right leg. Good. We're going to get a nice tall spine, so lift your chest. Yeah. And again, readjust if this is uncomfortable where you're sitting, readjust so that your hips are comfortable. And then as you exhale, you're going to slowly start to hinge forward at your hips. Keep the head above the shoulders, keep the spine straight, and just come as far forward as is comfortable on your body. We're just stretching right now, right? Until you feel that back hamstring stretching. We're going to take 3 breaths here. So inhale through the nose and with pursed lips, as if you're blowing out your birthday candles, you're going to let that breath out. Relax the body maybe a little more forward. Big breath in. Just relax into this. Anything's uncomfortable, adjust so that you can get comfortable and just feel this stretch. One more breath here, and as you breathe out through pursed lips, relax the body even more forward if that's available. Now on your next inhale breath, press down into your left foot to slowly bring your nice straight spine back up. Good. And you're going to slide that foot back next to the other one, the right. And then you're going to slide your right foot back towards kind of underneath your chair, but not. Making sure that that right heel stays grounded. So just as far back as you start to feel now a nice calf stretch. And also your Achilles tendon. This is good for your foot, your feet, and your calf. Okay. If you don't feel anything, maybe you try to slide it a little bit more, press down and gently into that right heel until you feel a nice stretch. And relax and slide that foot next to the left. So now we're going to extend the left heel out. Left toe is up. Left knee is slightly bent. And then get that string on your chest. Nice tall spine. Lift the chest. Exhale, hinging at your hips. Slowly come forward until you start to feel a good, nice, gentle stretch on that hamstring. Right? Keeping that spine straight, the head right above the shoulders. Good. Start your breath. 3 breaths here. Big breath in. Through pursed lips. See if you can relax the body forward each time you exhale. More nice and slow the breath. Let it out. The exhale breath just helps us to get rid of a lot. Now on an inhale breath, press down into your right foot to slowly bring the body back up. Good. It's such a nice, gentle, safe way to stretch that big, huge muscle. Slide the foot back next to the other. Then start to slide that left foot back as if you're going to reach to go under your chair. Gently press into that left heel. Yeah, the left heel, that if it's lifted, it's not getting that stretch. So then just bring the foot a little bit more forward if it's too much. Yeah, so just find your sweet spot. Gently press. Feel that nice stretch. And Achilles tendon, back of your calf. And then slowly release that foot. Relax. Good. So feet back to hip distance apart. We're going to take the right leg and step it out to the side. A little straddle here. So I want you to bring the knees right above the heels so that your knees are about a 90-degree angle. I want you to press down into the pinky toe side of both feet. Yeah, so we're opening up those hips a little bit. Good. And take a nice big breath in. Let's lift that chest. Exhale, just a little hinge forward here. Yeah, good. And find 2 of those straw breaths. So breathing in through the nose and breathe out through your straw. And breathe in through the nose. And breathe out through your straw. And then press down into your feet. And slowly bring your nice straight spine back up. Good. Now we're going to come into a little bit of a lunge. So we're going to turn our body over to the right. We're going to take the left knee down. You're on the ball of your foot, right knee forward. So take some time to readjust yourself here. If this doesn't feel good, you can just have those feet a little bit, left foot back a little bit. Yeah. Or you're here. So you take your choice. Good. We're going to extend the left arm forward. Good. We're going to take a breath in here. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge at your hips as if you're reaching for that right wall. And then make a fist with your that left hand, and start to, as if you're pulling a rope back. Just draw a rope back and come a little bit further back. Draw that shoulder back as well. If you're pulling a rope, yeah, getting a little bit into this hip flexor and into your tummy, right? So tummy is tucked in slightly. Good. And then relax and draw that shoulder straight back up. Relax the arm down. Okay, one more thing here with our, now if it feels like enough here, you stay here. We're going to come into a little reverse twist here since we have our legs. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to turn your shoulders, turn your head, turn your middle back, and just to where it's comfortable. So maybe you grab onto either side of your chair, or maybe the your right hand is on top and your left hand's on the side of the chair. And you're just going to gently look over that right shoulder and breathe. And exhale, slowly relax, come back to the side, facing the side. We're going to lean forward slightly. We're going to take our hand behind that thigh, and on an inhale breath, we're going to draw that leg forward next to the other, and then however it's comfortable for you, scoot around back to the front of your chair. Good. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to take that leg out to the side. Good. And again, keep a nice tall spine. Just take it as wide as is comfortable. Then press down into the pinky toes. Yeah, see if you can widen. It feels like a little bit more of a widening in those inner hips. Good. And then take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, start to hinge forward at your hips. Yeah. Just coming as far as is comfortable. If you start to feel any discomfort on your back, then you let up a little bit. Yeah. And find that straw breath. So nice big breath in and exhale. And inhale again. Exhale it out. Breath is always slow and long and even. Yeah. And then on an inhale breath, press into your feet to float the body back up. And we'll do the lunge on the other side now. So starting to turn to the left, dropping your right knee down now, and your left leg out straight, the knee straight forward. It might be on a little angle here. See if you can straighten it. Yeah. So find your lunge here. You might have to situate your hips around a little bit. Good. If this is not feeling good with your knee down, again, you can just have feet on a little bit of a tightrope here. Yeah. So either way, good. And then we're going to grab the back of that chair with that left hand and draw your right arm forward. Good. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, reach for that side wall, and then grab on to that pretend, maybe a handle, and then start to drag it back, glide that shoulder back. Yeah. And then maybe lean back just slightly, feel your low belly tighten and engage, and breathe. Find your place, play with it. Yeah, there's no right or wrong way to do anything. The only wrong way is if it's uncomfortable anywhere. Then you back out a little bit. Yeah, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then relax that arm down, the right arm down. Good. And take a breath in here. And on an exhale breath, if it feels comfortable, start to turn your head and your shoulder, and maybe you grab onto the side of the chair. The left hand can remain on top. And just look over that left shoulder. Find your breath. If you went into the twist and it's not feeling good on your back or your spine, come out of it a little bit and just lay that right hand onto your left thigh. Yeah, and breathe. Important thing in this practice is to take care of yourself and not to push it. Yes, no injuries in yoga if you take care of yourself. Next time you exhale, relax, slowly bring your body back to the side. Good. Grab onto the back of the chair, lean forward slightly, grab the back of your thigh with that right thigh with your right hand, and on an inhale breath, bring it forward. Good. And then we're just gonna little scoot our hips, yeah, to the front. Good. And just wiggle out, shake out anything, any stress or tension you might have picked up there. Good. And relax. Good. So we're going to stand up, but I want you to try a little something when you stand up. For me, when I stand up and specifically when I sit down, a lot of times it doesn't feel good on my knees, right? So we're going to take our hands to the outside of our thighs, right between sort of our upper thigh and our knee here. And we're going to press our hands into our thighs gently. And we're going to, most importantly, press our thighs into our hands. So we're engaging a lot of muscles here. So you're gently pressing your thighs out into your hands and you lean forward, and on an inhale breath, as you're pressing those thighs out, yeah, slowly stand up. Yeah. So you can practice with that. I just started doing that and it felt so much better on my knees. Yeah. All right. So maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Coming to the back of our chair here. Yeah, the back of the chair. And let's just start to move. So we stood up. If you feel free to remain seated in your chair and just move your upper body, and you can kick your legs. Yes. Maybe kick side to side. Good. Just whatever you feel like doing this morning. Yes. Good. You can even come into a full out jog if you really want to get your heart rate going. And that's what you feel like. But again, this weather, you see nature slowing down. You know, even flies fly slower as it gets colder. It's just natural. It's good to take care of yourself and not overdo. Good. And relax. Good. Come back to center. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart. Yeah, a little bit wider than hip distance. Good. Put a little bounce in your step. Your knees are a little soft. And let's just rock the body side to side. Tapping the back of your sacrum, yeah, right where your waist meets your hips is about where your kidneys and your adrenal glands are about. So just give them a little tap each time you go back. Good. And you're breathing, inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. Now, if you want to take it a little more, you can do a little bit bigger twist and lift that opposite heel if that feels good. Let's ha it out. Ha. 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 One more. Ha. And last one. Ha. And relax. Good. Yeah. Come back to feet hip distance apart. Wiggle out your hips. Good. Okay. We're going to come to the side of our chair. We'll have our chair back onto our right side here. So left hand on your chair, yeah, standing on the right side. All right, so we're gonna come into a little bit of a lunge. So we're gonna step our left foot back. We have hold of the chair here, so that's it. So this is a pose that I really want you to play around with and get comfortable in. Yeah, so take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, start to bend this left knee as if a little bit down towards the floor. Yeah, you're on the ball of your foot. Good. And then you can come up a little bit and then re-bend. So the front knee is also bent a little bit. But again, there should be zero discomfort in your knees. So maybe you need to widen your stance a little bit and see if you can sink down into that lunge. But finding a lunge on the ball of your foot. If you're seated, if you remain seated, just see if you can take this left foot and tuck it underneath your chair a little bit on the ball of your foot. All right, so now we're gonna get that nice chest lift. And see if you can reach your right arm up towards the sky. Good. And breathe. Right, we're going to be in this lunge for a little bit. So if anything is uncomfortable for you, shorten it, just play around with it so that you're comfortable here. Good. Here's our little balance stability pose. And then we're simply going to see if we can let go of the chair. Yeah. And your body starts to move and maybe shake a little bit. Yeah. And finger can always go back on the chair. And now see if it's available to you to reach both arms up. Arms are relaxed, palms are facing each other. Good. Find your pose here. Keep breathing. Now, if you feel like you want even more of a challenge, it's up to you. You can just look up towards the sky. And that's when your brain's really talking to your body to stabilize it, right? If you do that and you're feeling a little precarious, always drop that hand down onto your chair. That's what it's there for. And breathe and smile. 2 more breaths, we're almost there. And on an exhale breath, just relax your arms down, grab that chair, bring your hand onto your waist, this right hand, lean forward slightly. On an inhale breath, simply bring that foot next to the other. Good. And shake it out. Nice work. We were there a little bit longer than we usually are. So just kick the feet out, shake it out, maybe wiggle your hips a little bit. Just get rid of that tension very slowly. Everything should feel good. Yeah, good. All right. So now we're going to come into a wider stance. Now we're just going to come into our warrior 2 pose. Good. Okay, so feet a little bit wider. We're going to bring the left toes forward and we're going to pivot the right toes out, finding our warrior 2 legs. I'm just going to tip my camera here a little bit. Yeah, good. All these poses, these asanas, just nice and easy. Yes, good. So again, play around with the stance. Maybe you decide I want to go wider, get more of a stretch. I can feel I can do that, or maybe narrower. Yeah, good. All right, and then you can reach that right arm back if that's available to you, the left arm rather, and reach the right arm forward, coming into a T. Good. And then we're going to turn our head over to the right, and as you exhale, press into the pinky toe of your right foot and see if you can just soften your right knee forward. It's coming into a little bent knee there. Good. Find your breath. Good. So big breath in, and you can do that straw breath as you blow out. See if that helps you to relax the shoulders back and down. One more nice big deep breath here. And see if you can take the tension out of the pose, out of your legs, out of your shoulders, your arms. Yeah, good. One big breath in, and as you exhale, go ahead and float your arms down. Press down into your right foot, slowly straighten the right knee. Good. And then as you pivot the right toes forward, turning the body forward, head forward. Good. We're going to just take a little break here. So you can either, however is comfortable for you to step together, you can bring your heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Yeah, good. And shake it out. Such beautiful poses. So nice when we just take some time, right, to do that. Okay, before we leave this side and go to the other side, we're going to just stretch our spines, the side of our spine. So again, fingers can be on the chair here for all of us. We're going to turn our right palm out. On an inhale breath, slowly float the arm out and reach it up if you can towards the sky. I don't know what's going on in your right shoulder, and if you want to do cactus arm and it's comfortable, that's your perfect arm there. Yeah. Just take your arm where it's comfortable. No pushing through anything. All right, take a big breath in, reach up and stretch up if you have your arm up, stretch up tall. And as you exhale, lean over to the left. Good. Just a little bit. Keep that right shoulder back. Don't let it collapse forward. Good. And then find your breath. You can breathe up through that straw. That helps us to release that tension. If you want to take this a little further, you can take that left hand and slide it maybe to the middle of your chair. And just experiment with if that feels good on the spine, or if that felt like too much, then you slide your hand back. Find your place. Good. And then inhale, slowly float that arm up. You can make a fist with that right hand and start to circle the fist as you float your right arm down. Sometimes I find that when I rotate my fist as my arm goes down, it takes a little something of the tension off of our shoulder. Yeah. All right, now we have to even out our body. So we're gonna find ourselves on the other side, on the left side of our chair here. Good. All right, now we're gonna take this inside leg, our right leg, and we're gonna step it back into our lunge. Good. All right, so again, we're playing around with this, see what feels good. And see if you can, on an exhale breath, bend this right knee towards the floor. We're just coming into our lunge on this side, right? You can always take your heel back, then you don't want to bend this knee, right? If on the ball of your foot is not comfortable. Again, if you're seated, you're just taking that right foot and seeing if you can tuck it underneath your chair or just slide it back a little bit. Yeah. All right. So here's your legs. And you know we're going to be here a little while, so make sure that you're comfortable with your lunge. Good. Each time you exhale, let's see if you can sink that knee just a little closer. So we're getting this stretch in this hip flexor, right? So the knee doesn't have to bend a lot. Let's see if we can draw our left arm up towards the sky. Let's find our lunge here. Good. And again, you can experiment with either dropping your right hand or lifting your right arm up, both arms up. Just play with it. If you're feeling precarious here, you can drop that hand down. Good. Find your breath. Each time you exhale, just let it sink down. Just like find your hips, your pelvic floor is sinking down a little bit. Arms are relaxed, no tension in the arms. Good. Maybe a smile on the face. That big exhale breath helps us to relax any tension we're building up there. And on an exhale breath, slowly float the arms down, bring your left hand onto your waist. Just pitch the body forward slightly. On an inhale breath, step that right foot forward. Good. And release. Good. Shake it out. Nice work. So important to release that tension between poses. Good. All right, so we're going to come to now a wider stance. We're going to find our warrior two on this side. So left toes are forward, right toes forward, left toes out. We're on the other side. Yeah, good. And again, once you have your stance, think, maybe I want something a little bit wider for my body today, or maybe I shorten it a little bit. So spend some time there, looking down, heel, that front heel's about the middle of the back of the foot. Good. All right. And let's see if now we can reach our right arm back and our left arm forward. Good. Coming into this beautiful pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, turn your head over to the left. Big breath in, and on an exhale breath, maybe you soften that left knee. Reach that left thigh back as you're just bending it slightly. Press into your left pinky toe. Find your beautiful pose. And find your breath. A nice big breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Breath in. Exhale, blow it out. One more, just at your own pace. And notice as you exhale if you can relax and soften something. Your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, hips. Yeah, so much is mind over matter. We're strong. We can stay here for as long as we'd like with our breath in charge. On your next exhale breath, go ahead and float those arms down. Sometimes it's hugely challenging to go slow. Good. And we're going to press down into your left foot to straighten your left knee. We're going to rotate the left toes in as the face and the body come forward. Good. And again, you can heel toe, or just step your feet back to hip distance apart. So nice. All right. Again, wiggle out your hips, shake out any tension. And we're going to come to our side bend here. So hand just the palm rests on top of your chair there. Good. And turn the left palm out. On an inhale breath, float that arm out and reach up. Good. Take it wherever it's comfortable. Cactus or straighter. Good. Take a big breath in, get as tall as you can. As you exhale, just let the body drop over to the right. Good. Arm can come over the head or can stay up, whatever feels better on your body. Find your breath, that right shoulder is not collapsing forward, it's just in line with the head, the ear. Good. And as you breathe out, see if you want to take this a little bit further, you can slide that palm a little bit away from you, that right palm. Yeah. And breathe. Opening up that left lung, left side of your rib cage. Side, ooh, I went too far. This doesn't feel so good. Come out of it a little bit. And then on an inhale breath, slowly bring the body back up. Bring a hand into the fist, that left hand into a fist, and rotate in circles that fist slowly and stretchy as you float your arm down towards the floor. Nice, and relax. Good, and kick it out. Maybe that opposite arm, opposite leg, that might feel nice. All right, shake it off. Shake your head, your shoulders, your body. Yeah, just like if you have any kind of animals in your life, they shake a lot. Yeah, all right. We're gonna come into a downward facing dog here. Good, all right. So bringing your hands either onto the top back of your chair or on the table. Might feel really nice to do a down dog here. Good, and let's just start to step back. Most of us know our down dog, but maybe today we could do it with feet a little bit wider apart and see how that feels. Good. You're sending your hips back. See if you can bend your knees and drop your head closer to between your arms. Good. And just get into a position where this feels so lovely. And breathe. So nice. You can blow that breath out through your straw. See if you can relax your hips back. Reach your fingers forward. Just making this little L shape. If you're seated, you're just coming forward with your body wherever it feels good, like a forward fold. Good. On an inhale breath, maybe you straighten your knees a little bit. And as you exhale, reach your hips back, reach your fingers gently forward, getting a nice stretch. And anything that's uncomfortable, breathe in the knees, maybe heel toe your feet back closer. Take care of yourself. One more breath in, one more big breath out. On an inhale breath, definitely bend the knees, look up towards the back of your chair, and so slowly, just a little step at a time, make your way back to standing, the back of your chair. Good, feet hip distance apart. Let's relax the arms down. Let's lift the shoulders up and melt them back, and let the shoulder blades just melt down your back. Good. Palms are forward, tummy's tucked in. Just finding mountain pose here. Mountains are so beautiful today. Yeah, good. All right. I'm going to glide our arms back, our hands back, and we're going to bring our palms onto that area, right by our kidneys and our adrenal glands again, like we were tapping them before. Yeah, and if this is too much on your shoulders, just interlace your hands, let them relax down, interlace your fingers. Yeah, good. So we're gonna get a nice back bend here. Back bends are warming poses, yeah. So first, relax the shoulders. Let's see if you can reach your elbows back. Find a nice stretch on an inhale breath. Maybe lift the chin up slightly. Yeah, little soft bend in the knees. Good. As you exhale, maybe you push your hips a little bit forward. Yeah, and breathe. You can even blow it out. And maybe reach back just a little more. One more. And slowly lift the head back forward and just gently come out of it. So you can slide your hands down your back, yeah, down your hips, and just unlace your hands if that's where they were. And again, roll out those shoulders and maybe even roll them a little bit bigger, like you have little oars on a little boat on a lake. I had a dream about my brother and I, and we were on a boat. Yeah, last night. Good. And relax. Good. Shake it out. All right. We're going to make our way back to the front of our chair. And again, before we sit down, so we're right behind. Feet are, about hip distance apart, 4 to 6 inches. Good. We're going to lean forward just a little bit. And again, I want you to, if you can find a spot on your legs where it's comfortable, you're going to press your legs gently into your hands. So it's just see that it's just a little bit, because a lot of us are here, and that's why our knees don't feel well. We want to really line up our knees, right? So press gently into your thighs as you start to sit. Really press those thighs into your hands. See if that feels better on your knees. Again, it may not, so you just sit however you sit. Yeah, but it's just something to practice. It's one of the things probably some of you do as we age and we go to the doctor. They make us stand up and sit down a lot, and that says a lot about our stability and our risk for fall. All right, so let's take a nice big breath in and let it go. Good. All right, so we're scooted forward in our chairs here a little bit. So take a nice big breath in. And on an exhale breath, just drop your head, relax your head forward, slide your hands forward, coming into this little cat pose. Yeah, I guess Halloween is coming. Inhale, slowly lift the chest, slide your hands up into cow pose. Reach your elbows. All this is so gentle, just so it feels good. Look up and exhale, slide your hands forward, drop your head. Yeah. You can round your back as much as it feels comfortable on your body. Yeah, not much. All right, we're going to take our right hand while we're down here. We're going to interlace our hands behind our right knee. On an inhale breath, we're going to slowly lift the chest, lift the head. Arms get straight, right? Good. Take a breath in. Let it go. On an inhale breath, tuck your tummy in and see if you can hug your knee up into your chest. Keep your shoulders back. You can keep your toe down on the floor if that's what's available to you. If it's up here, let's just do a nice couple circles with our foot slowly, like we did our hands, and then reverse other way. All right, and we're just going to open our hips up a little bit more. So this lower leg is nice and loose. See if you can just drape it over that left leg. Not having the left knee in though, that left knee has to be 90 degrees, or drop it in front of the ankle. Yeah, either way. Good. So a nice straight spine. So you're either crossed at your ankle or you're crossed here. You can let go and just have a nice loose wherever your foot lands, cross, right? And we're going to take our hands, we're going to interlace them and push our palms forward here. Good. Nice tall spine. If you're up here like I am and you're like, okay, my back's a little tweaky, slide your legs down, cross at the ankles. Take a big breath in wherever your foot is. And exhale, start to press forward with your palms. Relax that right leg out. Just let it relax out until you feel a little stretch in that right hip. Yeah, and breathe. Some just gentle hip opener here. Time you exhale, maybe you come forward a little bit. If it doesn't feel good having your hands interlaced, you can just float them onto your thighs if that's preferable. Yeah, just finding this right leg relaxed, open. And on an inhale breath, gently press down into that standing left foot and slowly bring the body back, straight back up. Good. And then relax those arms down, unlace them, shake them out. Good. And then uncross that leg. Good. All right. Little wiggle in the body. Just shake off any tension. Good. Nice tall spine. Take a breath in. On an exhale breath, we're going to slide your hands forward and drop your head. Just find yourself coming into just a little nice, gentle back stretch. Now we're going to interlace our hands behind the left knee. Good. On an inhale breath, lift the body back up, lift the head back up. Those arms get nice and straight. Good. And then on an inhale breath, see if you can hug that thigh into your belly. Or you can just keep the head heel up, toe on the floor. If you're up here, just do a couple rotations with that left foot. Oh, that feels good today. And other side, other way. Good. All right, now again, that lower leg is nice and loose here. If you have it up, yeah, if it's available to you to cross it over, but not collapsing that left knee in, that's an option, or you can cross at your ankles. Either one. Yeah, if you're up here, then you can go ahead and let go. Feel that hip opening just by letting go, right? Yeah. All right, now we're going to interlace our hands, but one finger over, right? So just one finger over, and then slowly just press the palms forward and take a breath in. And on an exhale breath, keeping that chest tall, chin up slightly, start to just draw those palms forward. It's not, you won't go very far before you start feeling the stretch. And again, if you feel like this is feeling like too much on that left hip, come back out, slide that leg and cross at the ankles, and then just draw those palms forward. Good. And then also, again, if this doesn't feel good with having your hands interlaced, you can just float them onto your thighs. So either way, good. Take a breath in, exhale, see if you can just reach a little forward. See if you can relax that left thigh open, that left leg open. And breathe. So long, deep breath. And one more. As you exhale, lean forward a little deeper. And then pressing down into that right foot, slowly bring the body back up. Good. Just gently relax the hands down. Yeah. Shake them out. Little digits of ours. Good. And uncross legs. Good. Bringing our hands now, getting a nice tall spine, hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Good. We're just going to open up with a big breath. On an inhale breath, we're going to just reach the arms forward and out. Lift the chest, look up. Ah. Good. And breathe with your heart wide open. And then exhale, bring your hands back to center. Good. And relax your arms down. Good. All right. Relax it out. We're going to float now the arms forward, lift the palms up. We're going to bend at the elbows, bring your hands to the tops of your shoulders here. Just getting another a nice upper body stretch here. Start to lift your elbows up towards the sky. Just grazing your ears. And just bring the fingers start to slide down your shoulder blades. Yeah, just come to where it's comfortable. Once you land, if you feel like you're gripping and your ribs are sticking out, draw your ribs, relax your ribs. Maybe come out of it a little bit. Just find a nice place to be here. And breathe. Nice big deep breath into these open lungs. Yeah, and blow it out. And you inhale, maybe the elbows go up a little bit more. As you exhale, one more breath. And slowly relax the elbows forward and down. As the weather starts to get cooler, that's about lungs and large intestines, right? So stretching that lungs. Relax, shake it out. Good. Relax the arms down alongside your body. Let's lift the shoulders up by pressing into the feet, stretching that spine long and gentle. Just roll the shoulders back and down. And then inhale breath, glide your arms back like you're an airplane. Yeah, about to take off. Good. Lift your chin up slightly and breathe. And opening up this heart, warming up our heart. Now on an exhale breath, bring the head forward. Grab onto the back of your chair somewhere. Then relax the arms. The arms are straight. Good. You grabbed onto somewhere that you can hold onto with straight arms. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just relax the body forward. Let the head drop forward. Let the weight of your upper body drop forward. Eyes closed and just enjoy this stretch. Big breath. Blow it out. Blow out or sigh out our breath. It helps us to get rid of all those negative emotions that play tricks on our mind. On your next inhale breath, slowly lift your head up. Good. Let go of the chair that you're holding. Good. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Good. All right, we're going to get ready for Shavasana. We're going to take a nice long Shavasana. So if you have a blanket near you that you want to get nice and cozy, or a sweater, take some time to get yourself comfortable. If you're sitting in your chair, you're going to slide your heels back. You're going to scoot your hips all the way to the very, very back of your chair so that you can sit up comfortably tall. And also feel free to lay down, cover yourself up. Yeah, if you're laying down in Shavasana, you want your legs out wider a little bit. You want your arms, palms up away from your body. Yeah, so you're just right on the earth. All right, seated here, flipping the palms up. Good. Now we're going to take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow your eyes to close. Make any final little adjustments. Get yourself so nice and comfortable. Yeah, good. Just saying to yourself, I am not this body. I am not my emotions. I am not this pain or this doubt or this sadness or this fear or this disease. I am not that. And what restricts us are our patterns. These patterns of thought and negative thought, right? So let's take a nice big breath in and exhale with a deep sigh. Let go of all of these emotions and thoughts that do not serve you. And again, take a nice breath in And let's go with a nice deep sigh. And let go of even more. Just come to a nice, relaxed body. Let your body just settle completely and totally into stillness. And just feel a profound sense of settling in. Feel the whole body relax. Feet, legs, hips, belly, your low back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, neck, head, eyes, a gentle smile to your face. Just take a gentle breath in and a gentle sigh out. Let go of all of your efforts. Simply relax. Bring your awareness to your environment, temperature of the air on your skin, sounds far away, sounds inside the room near you. Just let them be. Bringing that gentle little smile back to your face if it left. Smile mudra. Bring your awareness to your mind, any thoughts, and take a gentle little breath in and a gentle sigh out. Just let your thoughts go away. Just let them disperse into the universe. Just allow them to be whatever they are. And just for one more minute, just be here. No place else to be but right here. the body. Maybe scan the body for any little bits of tension you might be holding. And then take a breath in, sigh it out, and let go of any of those bits of tension. Just let them dissipate. And feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. And if you choose to come back into the space, slowly making your way out, just gently begin to wiggle your body, your toes, your fingers. Maybe if you're seated, just swing side to side if that feels good. If you're laying down, bending your knees, rolling over onto one side. And we'll all meet with our hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position, seated, resting our thumbs onto our chest, to our heart. Yeah. Again, bringing that smile back as you breathe in. And as you exhale, just allow your head, your forehead to relax towards your fingers. In closing, practice today with this. Do not run away from emotions. Remain strong and centered in the midst of changing emotions. And then give them up to this unseen force, which is always there guiding you. Let's take a nice big breath in. And with a deep sigh, let out anything else you're holding. And when you're feeling ready and complete at your own speed, gently begin to flutter the eyes open. Just let the light in nice and slowly. Lift your head slowly up. Thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself. Just remember the deep sigh out, day in and day out. Yes, to stay centered. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.